welcome to the Go Legal Yourself podcast. This show is about knowing the legal life cycle of your business. Welcome to the Go Legal Yourself podcast, episode 8, title, Learn to Love Your Lawyer. I'm your host, Attorney Kelly Bagla, the Queen of Business Law. You can interact with us on social media at Go Legal Yourself, and do find us on the web at baglalaw.com. Again, today I'm here with my Director of Marketing, Sally.
Hey, how you doing today?
Always fantastic. Thank you, Sally. So, are you excited about today's podcast, Learn to Love Your Lawyer?
I am, because I actually think I do love my lawyer.
Talking about lawyers, there were two attorneys walking on the beach, and this beautiful woman walks by. One of the attorneys turns to his buddy and he goes, "I'd love to screw her." The other attorney turns back and says, "Screw her out of what?" I know that is the picture that people have of lawyers, but we today are going to change their minds, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yes.
We are going to help you learn to love your lawyer. So today's tip is going to be about what every business owner needs. And there are three things. There's the ABCs.
What are the ABCs of law for business?
Well, the ABCs that every business owner needs in their back pocket is A, attorney, B, a banker, and C, a CPA. Make sure that you have 3 of these professionals in your back pocket, guaranteed. If you want to be successful in your business, you certainly do need help from professionals. So make sure you get yourself a fantastic business attorney, a fantastic banker who's going to be available for you, and always, always, always keep a close relationship with your CPA. So you need to have a business lawyer in your back pocket, just for legal advice. I'm going to share a story with you today, Sally, and I hope that this is going to be an eye-opener for our audience.
Is it a bad story?
It's an actual real-life story. So, a client of mine came to me about 5 years ago. She had put all of her money into a retirement account. Her financial planner came to her and said, "Well, client, I am building a beautiful home in the Philippines, and I would really love for you to go in halfsies with me. And so would you mind giving me all of your retirement money so I can build this beautiful property, and we can rent it out and we can be landlords, and plus I'll share all the profits with you." My client was more than happy to provide this money to her financial planner. Why wouldn't she? This is a financial planner that she trusts, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
So down the road, she comes to me and she's showing me this one piece of paper saying, "Kelly, I am really, really concerned because I haven't received a check from my financial planner in over a year." I have this puzzled look on my face and I'm saying, well, what happened? She shared that story with me. This financial planner gave her a 1-page document that he downloaded from the internet. Google can be your friend, but not when it comes to law. Please repeat that.
Google can be your friend, but not when it comes to law, right?
Absolutely. So I had a look at this one page, and in this one page it said that who the parties were and how much money was being given, but it said nothing about when that money would be returned. It said nothing about when and how the profits were going to be given to my client. She was near penniless, so I had to step in. If she didn't have me in her back pocket, again, an attorney, if you're in business, you need a business attorney. If she didn't have me in her back pocket, she would be penniless, that's for sure. She was on the brink of retiring. So now she had to work another couple of years just to make up for the lost money. And eventually, yes, we did get her all of her money. We did get all of the back interest that this person owed her. And in fact, we even got her the ownership of this property. So she sold the property and she gained all of that money too. So the moral of this story is, please don't go on the internet and download a form that you're going to sign with someone else. Contracts are extremely important. So This is where you really love your lawyer. Your lawyer is going to make sure that your best interest is protected. That's why they are there. That's why I'm certainly there. My clients love me, Sally.
I know they do, because you have them protected by your caring for them and making sure their business is handled properly.
Having a lawyer in your back pocket is extremely important. So here are some other reasons why you need to love your lawyer. One is you can't claim ignorance as a defense. Did you know that?
Not really. I didn't think you could ever do that.
As business owners, you think that you are not subject to certain rules when it comes to employment. You are not subject to certain rules when it comes to owning your own business. Because why? You don't know these rules exist. You don't know that you are actually subject to the laws of being a business owner. So for you to go out and say, well, I'm sorry, IRS or EDD or the state of California, I didn't know I had to pay that. They don't care. Ignorance is not a defense. This is where your lawyer comes in, your business lawyer. So they will tell you exactly what laws you need to abide by. They will tell you how to make sure that you never fall back on taxes. They will tell you when and where to make certain payments to the government agencies so you don't get hit with back taxes and fines and penalties. So let me share another reason why you need to love your lawyer. Contracts. Have you heard of that term, Sally?
Yes, I think you talked about it back in episode 6, if I believe so.
I did, yes. Back in episode 6, we were talking about a contractor versus an employee. But in order for one to make sure that they are a true contractor, they have to have a contract in place. Please do go back and listen to episode 6. It is very informative. But attorneys, they are there to make sure, again, they're going to protect your interest. They are the ones that can draft your must-have documents. You must have a document with the people you do business with. You must have a document with your business relationships. A document is a piece of paper that tells you exactly what the two parties involved are going to do. Here's another story. Did you know, Sally, that if you sign a contract without reading it, that later on you can go back and say, well, I wasn't quite sure what the contract said, so I didn't really mean to sign it, so I don't feel like I should be held accountable.
I thought you were accountable when your name was on something. So
one would think, but case law would disagree with you, and this is the terrible part. Business owners, you need to listen and listen good. So when you sign a contract or you have someone sign a contract with you, you better make sure that both of you understand the terms of that contract, that both of you say, yes, you're going to agree to what that contract says. Because there is a defense out there that if you as a business owner have done services for someone and they all of a sudden say, well, that wasn't my understanding of the contract, they can actually not pay you. How does that make you feel, not being paid for your services?
I would be very unhappy because I would be out of a lot of money.
Just like our business owners out there, Sally, again, we're not born with money bags. We don't marry money bags, and we don't have an inheritance waiting for us either. So everything that we do, we have to do it on our own. This is a huge saying. I love to say this because it truly is correct. You eat what you kill. Business owners eat what they kill. So if you don't kill, you don't get to eat. You need a lawyer for your business so they can actually keep you out of trouble. What do I mean by that? Well, as lawyers, as attorneys, we are trained. We are trained to see red flags before the business owner sees them. So if I'm going to see something coming down the pipeline for my client, you better be right. I'm going to say and tell my client, you better watch out for this or prepare yourself for that. As a business owner without a lawyer, you can't do that for yourself. We can keep you safe from government agencies, especially the regulations that they impose on businesses. We can keep you safe from employee issues. We can help you with contract disputes with your clients. And we can certainly help you when someone does sue you. By the way, if you're in business, just understand at some point, in your business legal life cycle, you will be sued, and you better make sure that you're protected when you do get sued. Be smart and protect your business, because you've gone into business for one reason and one reason only. That's to become successful. I hope today's lesson was a informative one, and I really hope that you do learn to love your lawyer like Sally loves hers. And please do remember, the only way you do become successful is if you make today the day you go legal yourself. I am Attorney Kelly Bagla, the Queen of Business Law. It has been a pleasure being your host today. Until next time, cheers to your success.